welcome in everybody joining us on this Wednesday night. We're here in the South Point. Good evening, everybody. My name is Kyle Tom. I'm joined here by Mr. Daryl Wright. We're going to be your in-house announcers. And Daryl, we saw so much great action here this afternoon in performance number 3 of the Indian National Finals Rodeo.
Well, yeah, we did, and that is for sure. We've seen some young gunners clean it up over here on the rough stock side of things, but you know what is starting to get very interesting is the timed event side, because you know what? A lot of guys went out today right there in the team roping and the steer wrestling as well, so we're looking for some guys here to turn it up on tonight's performance.
You know, we definitely are. By the time the dust settles from this day's performance, or tonight's performance, we're going to be halfway through this Indian National Finals Rodeo. So as Wade Cauliflower said earlier today, that aggregate race is shaping up. And yesterday afternoon in our performance number 1, we already saw foundations being laid in terms of the all-around race, which is going to come down tight Saturday night.
That it is, and there are some front runners out there like Nolan Conway. Michael Bates is in the mix as well. We had a few rough stock guys in there as well. We had a few guys go out, and they're not going to be the finals here. We'll bring you that injury report for a few of our bareback riders, and Jacob Toticini will bring you that injury report as well. But you know what? It is shaping up. South Point, you know what? You come on in and grab a chair. If you're up buying something, come on down, grab a seat, because we're going to turn things up, turn them loose here in just a few minutes. Kyle, it is going to be way better right here this evening, because you know what? We've got a lot of champions here tonight in the field.
That's right, and you touched on the injuries, you touched on the updates, getting us through the rest of the week here at INFR, and our man on the ground, Mr. Wade Cauliflower, will be bringing us up-close interviews with our champions all night long, and great little updates as we get through the weekend. Good evening, Wade. Well, little technical difficulties, but you know what? It's live. Anything can happen. It's live and unrehearsed, and we're in the entertainment capital of the world. There's no better place for rodeo. Let's bring in our champions in the rodeo tonight. We start off in the timed events as they are coming in hot. Nolan Conway leads in the pack, your steer wrestling tour champion.
Oh, bring it on in. How about our tour champion, Megan Small?
Representing your tie-down ropers, he is no stranger to Las Vegas, 12 times to the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo, and a few awesome appearances here at the INFR. Blair Burke is back in town.
Oh yeah, we talked about the team rope, and representing the team ropers, reigning world champions, Eric Rogers, Aaron Sinigini.
And in the mix tonight, your tour champion of the barrel race, we welcome back Tara Seaton.
And if you would, face on over to the north, the INFR Buck and Shoots. And we're going to welcome on in, representing our rough stock. Come on in. How about it for tour champion, winning over $14,000, Stephen DeWolf.
As your rough stock riders funnel out tonight, a representative in the saddle bronc riding. We're excited to see out tonight a 4-time champion of the world, Jeremy Meeks.
Oh yeah, how about it one time representing the bovine riders. He is won over $9,000 in your tour champion. How about it for Preston Lewis?
Ladies and gentlemen, before you tonight are the top cowboys and cowgirls in Indian professional rodeo. Would you give them a round of applause and a welcome to the South Point tonight.
All right, and you know what? Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, we're going to go ahead and look to it. Right? She is the daughter of liberty, the daughter of freedom. As we bring them on in, the threads that hold this great nation of ours together, the threads that bind us right here, that make up for the stars and the stripes. As if you would, please rise and remove cover if you can, as we think this great. And you know what? In return, we are going to stand for our great nation right here, thinking about all of our veterans, all of those that have sacrificed for this great freedoms. And speaking of freedoms, right now we're going to go ahead and exercise some of those freedoms. Freedom rights to religion, freedom of speech. And you know what? And no better way to represent that than right now. We're gonna go turn things on down. We're gonna go on over to our Native American national anthem, the anthem that represents not only this beautiful flag right here, but all of our tribal flags, all of our treaties from our great sovereign nations under this one nation, under the stars and stripes. And doing so, we're gonna go on down to rendering us that beautiful flag song of the Sisseton Wapato. How about it for Mr. Ted Phelps?
Oh, thank you, Ted. And right now, to honor our brothers and sisters under the banner of the Maple Leaf flag, we welcome with O Canada tonight from Morley, Alberta, J.R. Kukwitz.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
What a beautiful rendition. Thank you very much, J.R. Kukwitz. And we'll go ahead and ask Miss Ty Livermont to take one step forward as we pay tribute to Old Glory and rendering us this beautiful national anthem. We'll hand it on over to the beautiful sounds of Donna King.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the mountains we see were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, our superstars, as they exit, we'll be bringing them on out here after a bit. We're going to see from our timed event side in a few, but right now we're going to go down to the roughest event, the most physically demanding sport right here in all of rodeo. We're going to go bareback riding.
Here come your Roper boys, the Roper pickup men. They've been doing a wonderful job all week long as we sub in Derek Begay for Durham and Rolla today. Welcome back, John Hall. Pete White, the Roper pickup men are back in town.
I'm just about to lose my mind, my mind, my mind.
It's real simple. South Point, you being the greatest fans on earth. Indian country has the most loud, the most proud, and I know you're here with all of our contestants. How about it? We're gonna go now all the way to Lethbridge, Alberta, to a cowboy, Coy Batoni. No, we're gonna go now to the #1 man on the day today. We'll go on over to Curly Twig from Lethbridge, Alberta. He's getting on BLM of Triangle Rodeo.
Ouch, to say the least. Now, the Roper boys are doing a great job getting our horse contained. Stetson Sports Medicine bringing us specialized doctors. If you look in the INFR program, our INFR program book, it'll show you how many doctors we have that staff the Stetson Sports Medicine team. There's a variety of specialties to get him taken care of, but I tell you what, Curly Twig is up on his own ability. He's on his feet, getting ready to walk out of here tonight. Vegas, pick him up a little bit if you would. These young talents, these new faces, they are tough.
They build them tough up in Alberta, that is for sure. BLM, a Triangle Rodeo, exits on out. We'll keep a trucking.
All right, thank you to the Roper boys as we go to Cole Puckett right now. We keep the action rolling as we're going to take you over to ride with this young talent. He's on Tulloch from Not Afraid Bucking Horses. Cole Puckett comes to us from Kyle, South Dakota, a first-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Proud member of the Oglala Sioux tribe, qualified through the INFR Tour. You know, this year we had so many tour rodeos every single weekend all summer long. It was awesome. A record year for the Indian National Finals Rodeo as we take you over to chute number 6 right now. By the way, your leader from this afternoon, 80 points from Cashton Ford. Yesterday's round winner is currently #1 in today's go-around. We saw that this afternoon. We had 5 qualified rides turned in this afternoon's performance. When we get a moment, we'll update you through our list. Don't forget to join us, the Grandview Lounge, tonight immediately following the performance.
You know, Kyle, you talk about all the money added on this year's tour. A year like on any other. We're right here, Rocky Boy Tour Rodeo, putting together $155,000. Crow Fair bringing $125,000. Flathead River Rodeo over $90,000. All of our Indian reservations are coming together right here to provide such a great venue, such a great platform for all of our Indian superstars. And right here is one that qualified right through the tour. All right, Cole Puckett, Kyle. Oh,
Whoa.
boy.
Yikes. I tell you what, thanks to the big record dollars we saw on the tour, it elevated a lot of our cowboys and cowgirls game to get here, made it tougher to get here, but these livestock that were selected to be here, they've elevated their game as well. We've been bragging over 2 days of rodeo on the top caliber bucking horses and bulls that have been selected here from all native contractors across North America.
You betcha. You talk about it right there. That first timer coming up empty right there for Cole Puckett. No score. We'll keep it rolling. Oh boy, there's one right there. Look at that fine piece of bucking equine. That right there, that bucking horse. Indian owned, we're very proud of it. South Point, if you would. How about it one more time for all of our Indian stock contractors? That's what I'm talking about, because you know what? They bring the horsepower, born and bred right there in Indian country, and this is just a fine specimen right there, a bucking horse.
I love the way he's just prancing around the South Point, seeing the sights, seeing the beautiful people.
We're gonna keep it trucking. We are
Earl Sosi Jr., that's right, buddy.
We are gonna jump aboard Wildflower of Gunville Ranch. Come on, Earl. 80 points is the top mark on the day. South Point, are you here for Earl Sosi Jr.? The Arizona Cowboy, no stranger to the bucking horses. He's coming on in. He's made his qualification on down over at Crow Fair, bringing home that world right here, bringing home that championship title. Come on.
What a dance partner in Wildflower from Gunville Ranch. We've seen that horse shine in this arena before, and so has Earl Sosi Jr. To see them paired together on a Wednesday night, you see them both doing their job beautifully right here in the South Point. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, all right, a Roper pickup man going right to work as they set him down. South Point, that's your cue. You see it, I see it, we both see it. 76 points, second in the go round.
Nicely done, nicely done. Let's go right now to pick up Tom Chi. As we get the arena cleared out, thank you again, the Roper boys. Eric, John, and Pete doing an outstanding job. Chute number 4 is where we go right now as we say thank you to Teton Ridge, a brand new partner of the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Our friends at Yeti, Cooper Tires, and Roper, the official apparel outfitter, in the mix. There's the aggregate race. That's the guys that have covered 2 horses right there. As you see 6 of them. Cashton Ford leading the pack, 169 on 2 head. Earl Sosi Jr., 152 on 2. And then a tie for 3, Evan Petone and Jet Knight, 143 apiece. Cam Brewstead rounding out your top 5 of the aggregate race with 140 points. Tyrick Wilson hanging in there, 130 on 2. Thank you to Ride Pass, bringing us our results as you see them posted up high on the big screen. Tom Chi is a multi-event talent that's here with us inside chute number 4. 2-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. He's on a horse from Fox Bucking Horses called Air Hockey. Let's ride right here. Ooh, yikes. There you hear that dreaded 8-second mark. Wow, Air Hockey. Banging him around, sets him down. Gonna be a no score tonight. A little tough luck for Tom Chi.
That it is. We're stuck right now with that 68 points from yesterday's ride. We'll see where he ends up because we talk about it from here. We're only going to be bringing back the top 15 for that Friday and Saturday. Oh, boy, I got some good news. I do have some good news. Tom Cheese talking to the judge right now. How many want to see one more for Tom Cheese?
Here comes Kirby Spencer, Driftwood's last call from New West. Oh, what a horse tonight. Kirby Spencer getting by Driftwood's last call from New West. We had New West with us on stage last night in the Grandview for the buckle presentation of our go-around winners. Pretty cool, not only your rough stock riders, but the livestock and the contractors get to make it on stage at the Grandview Lounge. So come join us as we get ready to go to get our numbers in. Kirby Spencer. Pickup men move it in. Set him on the ground. There we go. He's up. He's all right. Thank you to the Roper boys one more time as we go out that out gate, the INFR out gate. 71 points, by the way, for Kirby Spencer, 71.
As we turn it on over now, it's his time. He's climbing aboard. Poncho from Key Ranch, a proud sponsor. The man is a PRCA card holder, finished top 25, Jaco Roper. Cowboy Games. Oh man. The Stetson Cowboy, Roper Cowboys get to work right here. Jaco put on a spurring clinic right there.
So right now, Cashton Ford is in the lead in this round with an 80-point score. All right. 1 year ago in this very round, that Cowboy won it. Let's see if we can do it tonight. He's got to be over 80, and the score in going to be 77 for Jaco Roper, 77.
Very respectable score right there for Jaco Roper, second in the go-round. That is the way the cookie's going to crumble right there, but that's all right. We'll keep it rolling. Oh, boy.
All right. Coy Batoni is ready right now. Let's do it on Tuxedo Kate from bar C5. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Well, there you see the dreaded yellow laundry on the ground. As we get him for the mark out on the left side, heads up in front of the chutes. Man. Trying to do a little balancing act, pick him up and recenter. It'll be a no score.
No score for the Arizona Cowboy. He's going to get safely on the ground. He appreciates every round of applause right there for Coy Batoni. You go back to the replay. Cowboy comes out, and just to the right side, you see that dreaded yellow handkerchief. Come on out, not going to work out today for Coy. That's all right. On to the next one.
Man, JJ, looks like you're having a little fun already on a Wednesday.
I'm having a fantastic time. And I'll be honest with you, see this little girl over here? Stand up, Pinky. Yeah, watch this. So I get her the football, right? And I'm expecting it's going to be terrible, right? Like everybody here in the building. And then this happens. Watch this. I'm all the way back here. Fire that thing.
Oh, boy.
Huh?
South Point, what do you think about that?
Like, I don't know if the Raiders have a female quarterback, but they should.
Well, first, I think we got to get him an offensive line. We'll start there to protect that young gal.
Let's go back into the action right now. Shoot number 6 is where we go. As we go to a fan favorite talent right now. Buffalo Gap, South Dakota sends us a 4-time tour champion who won it again in 2022. Stephen DeWolf is back in Vegas as he is in the hunt for a gold buckle. He climbs aboard a Bar C5 horse called Jerry's Pet. Your go-around lead is set at 80, so anything over 80 will get him on stage with us tonight in the Grandview Lounge.
The cowboy climbing aboard Jerry's Pet. He's won money. He's won buckles at Northern Cheyenne, Crow Native Days, Northern Arapaho, the Oglala, Lakota, Rodeo. Come on, Stephen DeWolf.
Ho, ho, ho. Come on, Stephen. The Roper boys quickly move in as he's going to free up to get out of there tonight. We have him on the ground. Give him a welcome back to the South Point.
That right there. Stephen DeWolf climbing aboard that Bar C5 Canadian bucking horse. Jerry's Pet.
So he's going to add to his total from yesterday. He was 81 in round one. As we await the numbers here in round number two, he's going to be 76 right there. 76 takes him to 157 on two. He is top. He's tied for second in that aggregate now.
Game time of Fox bucking horses. The cowboy tasked with the mountain to climb, Kyle Charlie.
Ooh, ouch.
Oh man, that buzzer goes off with no cowboy aboard. That means that is a no score. Oh, line change. Line change, that would be right there. That was Clay Ramon on a bucking horse they call Speckles, a Wapaska bucking horses. Clay Ramon not there for the whistle. We apologize, we got that one right here. As you not gonna work out today. Speckles.
Like watching the replay, it looked like he got bucked off sitting in a lawn chair. Right? Like his legs and butt never moved. They just stayed in the same position. It's a very relaxing feeling for him, you know? I mean, he just total relaxation on the buck off.
Yeah,
excuse me, would you please leave?
I like how you said please. That's got to count for something.
I'm a very respectful little fella, but we're gonna cut him off at the pass. I don't think so, Tim. Get out of here.
He's acting like all those tribal workers today that had to go to those workshops. He ain't wanting to go home yet.
Oh no. We had workshops? What?
They're only from 1 to 4. It's not
Yeah.
that hard.
He just started riding bucking horses 1 year ago. To qualify to your first INFR in your second year of competition's got to say something. Dallas Young Pine is here to ride some horses. Now, gotta take a moment to reset. We say thank you. Thank you to our partners at Cooper Tires, Yeti, along with INFR Experience, Las Vegas Events, who invite you back to a Wrangler INFR a couple months from now.
It's close. It's coming up. How many people are planning on coming back for the national finals down there at Thomas and Mack? Make some noise. We love to have you.
Come on, Dallas. Get out right here. Ooh. Whoop, whoop.
He's coming in too hot. Horse was like, dude, listen, man. I've been in the casino all afternoon. Haven't had my nap. How many people took a nap today? Be honest, took a nap. Where are my nap people at? You're like a 14-year-old boy. There's no way you took a nap. Sit down.
I took about a 10-minute power nap.
You did?
I did.
I can see that, Kyle. I can see that. That's when you've officially gotten old. There's two ways to tell.
Okay.
The first way, really gonna horn me before I even start? You keep your horn to yourself. Two ways to tell you're getting old for guys. Number one, you start enjoying a nap. You choose the nap over video games or horses or anything else, right? The second, apparently that one's jumpy. The second way is when you see a girl not wearing enough clothes and you think to yourself, girl, you need to pull your pants up at the bottom. You need to cover up a little bit. That's how you know you're getting old, okay? And I've been doing that a lot. There's a lot of beautiful people in here tonight. And the first thing I think when I see these girls is you need to cover up a little. If I was your dad, I'm serious. And then I think to myself, yep, I'm getting old.
You're getting old.
Getting old.
All right, let's go to Dallas Young Pine right now. Try it again. There we go.
We roll him forward one time. We'll see if we can't make the magic happen right here.
Dallas and Calvin's dream. Ooh. Whoa! Dirty old horse goes psych.
Man, you got some cool tricks going on, but you should probably get off. He's doing a Stroud layout. He's well.
Safe.
Our re-ride. We ran him one in. South Point, you asked for it. You're gonna get it. How about it? Tom Chi on Just Right. Incredible Rodeo. You look up at that leaderboard right now. Cashin Ford sits atop in the average with that 169 points. Jaco Roper and Stephen DeWolf all knotted up at 157. And in that fourth place spot, Earl Sosi Jr. with that 152. Tom Chi, just yesterday, we had a 68-point ride. If he gets one covered right here, he'll climb up into the top 10 for sure. And we'll see where we all end up. Multi-event cowboy getting set to go all around hand.
Come on, Tom, get a ride. Yes, sir. There you go as we get the feet moving today. Yikes. That's one way to do it.
That guy was like, I'll just get off here.
That's like the Forrest Gump move. All right, I think I'm done. Just bails.
That's like the fifth bareback rider to bang his head off of the South Point concrete. I'm starting to wonder about this event, guys. Like, I'm all for helmets in the bull riding, but I'm pretty sure we should start thinking about helmets in the bareback riding.
The score going to be a 61 today, 61 for Tom Chi.
And that right there is going to climb him on up to the top 10, give him 129 of an aggregate on 2. Oh boy. We'll go back up to the leaderboard. You see the top 10. Tom Chi climbs right up on the board. Again, Jet Knight, 74 on the round. Stephen DeWolf and Earl Sosi Jr. all tied up right there at 76 points. Jacob Roper in second with that 77. And your go-round winner with an 80. Oh, we do have a
re-ride.
We do have a re-ride.
That saddle bronc riding. Kyle Charlie will come join us right before we kick off the bronc riding.
That is right. Thank you there, Kyle.
All right,
He's
guys.
on the ball.
Look at our top 10 right there. We have 10 guys who have covered 2 head. Cashton Ford with that huge 12-point lead over defending world champion Jaco Roper. Right on his heels, Stephen DeWolf, our tour champion, looking to get his first world title as well.
That's a great look at the leaderboard. Those of you watching on Ride Pass will be right back right here at the South Point in Las Vegas. Stick around. And we're back live right here at the South Point in Las Vegas. Welcome to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. You have not missed a single ride or run as we're going down to your next event. It's the steer wrestling. Wait. ...2014 champion of the world in this very event. From the great Jody family of Indian Professional Rodeo, he's been here 6 times as we go to work. You see his hazer doing a great job trying to get that steer cut off. Flag still up as we're trying to stay alive in that aggregate race. Kate and Jody doing a wonderful job getting that steer around the corner, down the wall. He's gonna make a jump. Ooh. And I tell you what, them banners will come at you pretty quick. He's going to wave it off tonight. No time. A little tough break for Jeremiah Jody as we go to our next talent now.
We are going to go up north. Dakota Geisbrecht going to back in the box right here. He comes in. He's made money along the way up in Samson Cree Nation where he brought home a gold buckle right there out of the Canadian Tour. Dakota Geisbrecht locked and loaded. Oh no, Dakota's gonna get up. He's gonna be having a no time today, but South Point, you can help him out. Make him feel a little better for Dakota Geisbrecht.
Let's go to Lyman Cauliflower right now from Eagle Butte, South Dakota. Chippewa Creek Cowboy is an 8-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Champion in this event. He's a world champ of 2003. Now, a little zigzag at the end of the pin. Them red bucket shoots come at you quick. He's going to look at the pro official in a no time. He's going to wave it off tonight. No time. As we go to your next cowboy, we've had 3 no times in a row. We need something to break the ice to try to beat that 4-31 in the #1 spot.
I got an idea.
Yeah?
Al Hayes, the Queen will Bulldog. Get me a horse.
Well, you know what? If you want to get on a good one, here's one coming up right here. Backing in right now. You look up there chasing that 4-31. The man that can take care of business today because he's won over $10,000 in the tour in this event alone. Nolan Conway, Blackfeet Nation. Oh man, he gets down in a hurry to go at the win. Unfortunately, down comes the cowboy. No time for Nolan Conway.
So that's 4 in a row no times as we go to Jim Stevens right now. Siksika Talent. Here's one of our Canadian cowboys. 4-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo.
His town sounds like a compliment, doesn't it?
What's that?
The name of his town, it sounds like a compliment.
right?
Man, you a sick sicka. Yeah, I am.
Come on, Jim. He's an INFR commissioner looking to get it done. Yes!
Dude, you bulldogged yourself at the same time. That was awesome. Are you okay?
How about that, South Point? One of your commissioners right there of the INFR, 4 and 6, 7. Oh boy. As now we're gonna go on down. We'll go down south to Church Rock, New Mexico. He's a 3-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Right there. He just came up second just yesterday. Runner-up in round number 1. Let's see if we can't climb aboard, climb to the top. The Cowboy has placed all season long. Coming up second up north across the medicine line at Samson Cree Nation. Bringing home that second place. Let's see if we can't go to the number 1 spot, Matt Jody. We got one. Shape them up. South Point. Yeah. Oh, we almost had a collision right there, JJ.
That was a nice move by the horse. Dude.
Matt Jody right there getting a 10 and 8-7 on that one right there. That'll put him in the average. He's got 2 down on the week. All right, as we go to our next competitor.
Cash Shade getting ready to go to work. And a great job by Matt to stay alive in that aggregate race. As I mentioned, we're looking forward to Saturday night. So if you plan on joining us, be sure to start getting here a little earlier and earlier every day because you don't want to miss any minute of the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Cash Shade from Lethbridge, Alberta. Come on, Cash. Whoa, yes. Great little bounce back recovery. And a 6.64. 6.64 today for Cash. Great little run.
As we head up north, we're going to make that stop. You know, right here, this is traditionally the big man's event. The linebackers of the sport right here competing right now in the steer wrestling. But this young man, he grew up playing hockey, grew up tough. We've grown him up right here, team roping, bulldogging. He's made money. We had 5 tour roadies all through July up north of the border. The Cowboy made money at each and every single tour stop up north. And now the man from Cardston, Alberta, Keenan Crane, a Nahio Cowboy. Oh, boy.
Ouch.
Oh, man, Keenan. Tough break right there. Keenan Crane, no time for the man from up north.
Let's go to Rooster Yazzie.
That was some hard impact right here.
That really was.
Yeah.
You see the crater?
Is that it right there? Let me fill that back in.
Let's go to a man who's been to our Indian National Finals Rodeo on more than one occasion. In fact, he's a 7-time qualifier right here to Las Vegas. Rooster Yazzie from Brimhall, New Mexico is one of the hottest talents in the game. Finished out 2022 number 2 in the turquoise circuit of the PRCA. He's about a mainstay right here in Las Vegas, a mainstay going up and down the road, chasing the INFR Tour. There you go, Rooster. No penalties on the run, 5.07. That'll put him in the mix in the round. Looks like a top 4 position right now. 4th in the round. We're still shooting at a 4-31.
Oh man, we're gonna go down to the Cowboy stage. We look up to the leaderboard right here on the big screen. 4-3-1 right now. The Cowboys are chasing, led by Wacy Realbird. Stetson Thompson with that 4-66. But the Cowboy here from South Dakota, Bridger Amiot, he has pulled through all year long, winning a big rodeos. We started out at Northern Arapahoe. He went down to Rocky Boy, where they added over $155,000 to the event. The Cowboy comes out, steel wrestling champion. He is now right here at the South Point on that qualification. It's that time. Let's stack up some coin. Come on, Cowboy. Help the technical bulldogger out right there.
Oh yeah, all day, all night, 5.59.
That's
That
amazing.
one right there from Bridger.
That's amazing too, because look at him. He's actually normal-sized human being.
Normal size?
Like, look, we're almost the same person. These other guys are ginormous. He should get a bonus second taken off for not being a genetic mutant. Like, these guys are big.
Go to Philip Sutherland right now.
This Cowboy has come back to rodeo from the Chippewa Cree Nation. You know what he said? He said, Rocky Boy Tour Rodeo's coming up. I'm gonna buy my card. I'm gonna enter up and come right strong. Come on, Philip Sutherland. Half a season in, Cowboy. All right, how about a 5-4-7, Philip Sutherland.
Chops Yazzie getting ready to go to work now 13 times. The qualifier to our India National Finals Rodeo. Absolutely thrilled to be back here in 2022. 4-31 is still that lead time we look to beat. Thank you to our friends at Boot Barn and Classic Ropes. Success is in your hands. Come on, Chops. Ooh! That dirty old steer goes psych. Gonna be in no time.
I love the dirt throw.
Oh boy.
I love the dirt throw. Actually, I love two things.
Uh-huh.
I love the dirt throw and the bulldogging, and I love the fact that these 4 people right behind you have been heckling you all night long, Daryl. Like, it is Daryl's night.
Yes, encourage them. That's what we need.
You bet. Now we're gonna go to a young man from Big Sky Country. He backs in the box. Tyler Houle. He is here. You know what? He tried all year long. He's taken opportunity by the horns. They gave him a call a couple weeks ago. They said, you want to come down to the INFR? The Cowboy says, yeah, we're going to make the most of it. Come on, Tyler. Bulldog. That's what I'm talking about. We're clean at the barrier. How about a 5-77 for Tyler Houle? You betcha, Cowboy. Way to get her done.
Back to the Navajo Nation we go as Michael Bates rides in. Finished out top 15 in this year's INFR Tour. The great Bates family of Indian professional rodeo, well represented over many generations at the Indian National Finals Rodeo. He's carrying on a wonderful family legacy. An 11-time qualifier to our Indian National Finals Rodeo. You watch Honcho get backed in.
Oh, yeah. Dean setting the tone. I love it.
We want all pairs of eyes looking down in the same direction before we nod. Because when we get that, we get the horse where we want him. That's what we get right here. We're nodding, we're going. Michael Bates, you bet. 5 and 7-2 for Michael Bates. That's going to put him right in the middle of the field. 9th right now in the go-round. He's sitting good in the average. We'll see where we end up right there, Michael Bates.
What a great run as we go to Colby Stufflebean right now. McAllister, Oklahoma, aboard his trusty horse named Brittany. This Choctaw Cowboy is a first-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo.
Oh boy, that Hazen horse right there, he was sitting a little ways, but we're going to get him right back and settled. You know, you talk about the tour standings. We talk about the tour rodeos all year long. When the way we do the qualifiers, you need that lightning to strike one time, and for this cowboy, it did. We drew blood and Flan drew on the year. Automatic qualifier, we're here. Come on now.
Woohoo!
Man, you know that steer later on with the other steers is going to be back there bragging.
Yeah, how's that going to go?
He's going to be like, guys, my guy came out, tried to grab me. Actually, wait, it's a steer. He's going to be like, guys, my guy tried to grab me and it didn't work. And totally threw him down. Listen, if you don't understand why that's funny, just ask a kid in FFA and they will explain it.
Oh, JJ. You betcha.
Have you noticed? I know we got a guy coming up, but right now, there seems to be a little bit wilder section right over here in the middle, right here. You feeling that? You feeling these guys? It's all because of this cat right here. What's your name? Where are you from? Clay, where are you from? Washington. Me too. All right. Okay, never mind. Are you my real dad? Never mind. I don't know. I think we're at Washington. Real quick. We're at where? Yeah, it is not in Washington, you liar.
You are not the father.
Yeah, there you go. Go to Brandon Lynch right now, Navajo Nation talent, one Muskogee Nation Tour Rodeo. First-time qualifier right here to the INFR. You see him backed in, ready to rock, ready to roll. Come on, Brandon. Oh, let's go. No. Gonna be a no time.
Oh, man. The last man out on the day. The cowboy backing in right now. It took him one rodeo he decided to go to. It was the last chance qualifier. The man from up north from the Blackfeet Nation. He is riding Diggy. Do we have any JC Gardapi fans? Oh no, we draw the setter. You know what? That was one right there that just got away. You go back to the replay. JC gets down in a hurry. Just slips in that inside horn, taking a hit to the ribs. Unfortunately, not going to work out. Oh, man.
Well, that's a tough luck, as you said. Let's go to your recap right now. Wasey Realbird going to win the round with a 4.31 second run. Stetson Thompson, number 2 with a 4.66. Jim Stevens, our commissioner, with a 4.67. Rooster Yazzie, a 5.07. Philip Sutherland, a 5.47. Those are your top 5 times. Comes something cool. It's known as our Parade of Nations. It's all the INFR's tribal partners that are proudly represented here in Las Vegas. We say hello tonight to the Chicken Ranch Casino,
Saboba Band of Mission Indians,
the Pala Band of Mission Indians,
Barona Band of Mission Indians,
Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa,
Ochis First
the
Nation,
Northern Arapaho Tribe,
Fort McDowell Yavapai Nation,
the Navajo Nation,
Northern Cheyenne
the
Tribe,
Cherokee Tribe,
Rincon,
the Palma Yumia,
San Pasquale,
the Blackfeet Tribe,
Aguala Nakota Nation,
the Stony Nation,
Rosebud Sioux
the
Tribe,
Fort Peck Tribe,
my hometown, my home tribe, Chippewa Cree.
and the Mandan Hidatsa Arikara. There is our Parade of Nations.
Roar, Pawnee, and Chippewa Creek, Blackfeet, Cheyenne as well. Apache, Papago, Sioux, and Navajo, all of them riding like hell. To be the best all around, Indian cowboy round.
Let's go right now to our ladies. As we started off with Cade and Jody tonight, your leader from this afternoon, Justine Doko, with a 2.45 second run. Here is last night's go-around winner. She was smoking with a 1.72 in round number 1. A little trivial information for you. This round 1 year ago took a 1.7 to win. She was 176 last night, 176.
Check me out right here, yo.
Good time to tell you everything we say is unofficial till we get our numbers double-checked all through the rodeo.
The mic is loud.
Cade and Jody. From the great Jody family of Indian professional rodeo, you saw her haze for her cousin Jeremiah moments ago. 2 swings, we got it on, oh yeah. Boom indeed. No penalties on the run, 2.97.
Oh boy, she was hazing through the last event right there in the steer wrestling. And now she puts up that great mark, 2.97. Right there, we'll put her at the top of the average. You betcha. All right, now we are going north of the border. She placed 8th in the tour standings, made money at Ochis, made money down at Rocky Boy Tour Rodeo. Callie Dixon, come on now. Yeah, 3.76 for Callie Dixon.
Great run as we go to Arena Bend right now. San Carlos Apache Tribal Cowgirl. 3 times she's qualified to Indian National Finals Rodeo. The great Bend family of Indian professional rodeo out of the San Carlos Apache tribe. They come to us from Peridot, Arizona. As you watch Arena get backed in and ready. 2.45, still that lead time.
What was that?
Yeah. Time gonna be a 12.84. 10 at the barrier, 12.84 gonna be our total time tonight.
Oh man, you don't give that cattle the correct head start that it calls for. That little piece of string breaks off. You know what? That's gonna cost you 10 seconds and a stack of cash. Man, tough break right there for Arena Bend as we go to our next contestant. We're gonna head on up to North Dakota to a 4-time qualifier. Grassy Butte's own Allison, locked and loaded. She comes here on the automatic qualifier. She got it done in Flandreau. Let's see it right now. Oh boy. Unfortunately, that is going to be a no time. You seen her break away from that saddle horn, but it was not around the cattle's neck right there. Clean bell color catch. That is a no time.
All right, let's go to D-Lo show right now. The one and only Danielle Lohman. back in Las Vegas, our defending champion of the world in this very event. And a cowgirl who finished out top 16 in professional rodeo. We got to see her at the national finals of Breakaway 1 year ago, right here in Las Vegas. If you heard me say last year's go-around on number 2 was one with a 1.7, that was this talent right here. Let's see if we can get on stage in the second go-around 2 years in a row. It's gonna take a 244 or better to get it done. Looky there, yes. How do you like a 2.10 to the lead? There you see that leaderboard, 210 from D-Lo Show, Justine Doka to 245, Bailey Bates 248. Your top 3 times in round number 2.
Oh man, setting the stage. The stakes are being raised right here. Former all-around world champion, locked and loaded. She's won money all across the country. Northern Cheyenne, Fort Peck, Rocky Boy. She is from the Blackfeet Nation, Sammy Jo Bird. We're gonna score them out, you bet. Oh no. We just don't give them a little bit more than we're used to. That's gonna be a 12 and 3-7 for Sammy Jo Bird, 12 and 3-7 on the breakout.
And she can throw a mean football too, right, JJ?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Go to Megan Small right now. This is our tour champion of 2022. Megan Small is a Mount Pro Rodeo Circuit qualifier and a multiple-time finalist to the INFR. The Blackfeet Cowgirl won the tour this year in the Breakaway and posts a time tonight of a 2.73, 2:73.
That's the way we want to keep her going right there for that young lady right now. We're going to go up north to the back to the Blackfeet Nation, the Amskapi Pekuni. She makes her home right there in Birch Creek, Montana. Michaela Tansey. You look up at the leaderboard right there. The top 4, 256, Miami Fox. Bailey Bates with a 2 and 4.8. That 2 and 4.5 from Justine Doka and a D-Lo Show on top. Michaela, watch the aggressive swing. Oh boy. Oh man, blowing a pedal made it a little tough right there. Michaela Tansey rides out with a no time. AJ. That is it.
Caitlin Conway right now. Cutbank, Montana is one of our multi-generational talents. 15 times a qualifier, a tour champion in 2010, and 2008's champion of the world. Caitlin finished out the tour this year, number 3. A top 5 talent ready to strike on a Wednesday night. In hot pursuit we go. Uh-oh. Gonna be a no time.
Oh man, we're on the roll right here, Destiny Stevens. We will head on up north of the border. You seen her father get it done earlier, right there in the Steeler Wrestling. It's her time. Destiny Stevens, Strathmore, Alberta. It's get it done from the Siksika Nation. She had a big win up in standoff earlier this year. Let's keep that rolling. Oh no. Again, you see it break away, but not over the neck, around the clean bell collar catch, no time.
Let's go to Kelsey Pepe on right now, Browning, Montana. four-time qualifier, member of the Blackfeet Nation. Thank you to our friends that bring us Indian National Finals Rodeo. Of course, we're talking about Four Bears Casino and Lodge, Las Vegas Events, Cooper Tires, Southern California Chairman's Association, Fort McDowell Yavapai Nation, the Key Ranch, and of course, Bill Fick Ford and Boot Barn.
Come on, Calf. It's time to go. Out you go.
JJ, you just gotta wave.
I just left the arena. I did not know I was such a critical part.
So you can't leave, not even for a second.
The cat's away, the mice will play, JJ.
Go in, go in, go in. There you go. I'll just tell them what to do.
All through is standing in line, the clubs I'll never get in. It's like the bottom of the ninth, and I'm never gonna win.
The rock star, Faith Holion, is back in Vegas. Yes. Showing you why she's a three-time champion of the world. How about a 2.37?
Living like a rock star, living like a rock star.
Getting it done in championship fashion for sure. Now we're gonna go back up to Big Sky Country. Browning, Montana. We'll go to the member of the Amskapi Pakuni. She is a very proud competitor. She's competing here with not only her father, Haas Peppian, but her niece, Lila Peppian, as she qualified in a junior breakaway. All right, Kelsey Peppian. 4 times she's made the trip down here to compete. Let's get that gold buckle. Yeah. Oh. They're waving us back down. That is going to be a 13-30 after the breakout. 13-3-0 right there for Kelsey Peppian.
Let's go to Molly Bassett right now, Veneta, Oklahoma.
Thanks for being here. Sorry, guys. I was just turning the mic on the wrong time. I was just met some folks over here from New Mexico, and I said, oh, that's cool. I do an event in the Hobbs. And she said, so? It was a riveting conversation over here. I did find something out while this girl, she gets ready though. They're selling slime to kids now. This is a real thing. Little kid over here had bought slime. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Like if that works, I've got some boogers for sale tomorrow. I'll have them ready.
There you go. Let's go to Janet Hale right now. Beshpato, Arizona, Navajo Nation talent who's been with us 6 times here at the INFR 2-event qualifier. Whoa, no.
Not the tripper she wanted right there. Janet Hale rides out with a no time. Oh boy. Looks like we're gonna go back up. We're gonna go over to Oklahoma. First time here for this cowgirl. Down to the Bright City Lights. Veneta, Oklahoma, where she calls home. She brought down her breakaway horse. She's a multi-event competitor. Little Ryan is the name of her horse. Molly Bassett. Let's get it done. Right on top of one. We are right on top of one. And you know what? That right there, 2-0-4, new leader. Oh boy, unfold man. Unfortunately, that is going to be a 10-second penalty. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, South Point. But you know what? She can still hear you. That is a 12-0-4. Would you help out Molly right there for that effort?
Let's go to Racinda Yazzie now. Here's a 4-time qualifier and 2006 champion of the world right here. Flagstaff, Arizona, proud member of the Navajo Nation. back it into the classic ropes box pads tonight as we say thank you again to our friends at Classic. Nicely done. And our time in tonight going to be a 3.23 second run, 3.23.
Oh boy, with a few left out on the day, we are going to head on down. We've got a Turtle Mountain Band, a Chippewa represented well in this next cowgirl. Leah Bellegarde, the 2016 Reserve World Champion Breakaway Roper. All right, let's see it right now. Once we get red right into that corner, we will get the score we're looking for. Yes, ma'am. Oh boy, tough break right there for the Chippewa gal. No time for Leah Bellegarde.
Let's go to Jewel Medleyoon right now, Eagle Butte, South Dakota. Riding in on her horse Ocho tonight. She won the Home of the Champions Tour Rodeo in Holiday, North Dakota. It's a puncher ticket to get here 6 times. A qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Proud member of the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe. All right, Jewel. Here's our final opportunity to beat a 2.10. As of right now, D-Lo Show is looking to go on stage with us in the Grandview Lounge after the rodeo. All right, Jewel. What do we get? Ooh. Coming up a little short, unfortunately, going to be a no time tonight. As we close out your breakaway, that no time, a little tough. Here this evening, an interesting night of breakaway roping. There you see it, D-Lo Show 2.10. She's coming on stage with us tonight. Your go-around winner in round number 2, the Rockstar Faith Holion. In number 2 with a 2.37, Justine Doka at a 2.45, and Bailey Bates rounding out your top 4 with a 2.48 second run. In the aggregate, there are your times on 2. Caden Jody leading the pack with a 2.97. Nope, a 4.73, that's what it is. Bailey Bates a 5.06, Cammie Fox a 5.14, D-Lo Show a 5.15, and Justine Doka a 5.41. As we'll clean up our results and get them to you, but there is your breakaway. After 2 full rounds of competition, D-Lo Show winning round number 2, Wade Cauliflower standing by.
I am here on the floor with Danielle Lohman winning round number 2. Tight second round. It separated first through 9th by less than 1 second. What's it like when you ladies are roping this tough?
Oh, you just gotta try to score good and, you know, rope as fast as you can.
You guys get to run these calves all week. Does the score on them change? Do they slow up anymore? Do they run any harder? Does that affect anything as the week goes on?
Well, last time my calf ran hard, and tonight it did the same thing. So I guess we're gonna see what happens, you know, by tomorrow night or Friday night.
You get tomorrow night off. What do you do on a day off after having 2 really good runs like that? You guys are so tight. How do you reset mentally for the Friday night go around before the short go on Saturday?
Oh, just do the same thing you do every day. Stay focused, rope the dummy, and make sure your horses are good.
Sounds good. We'll see you Friday night. Congratulations tonight as well. We'll see you at the Stage of Champions.
Thank you.
How about a one more time, D-Lo Show? Come join us in the Grandview. Those of you watching on Ride Pass, we're going to take a brief break. We'll be right back from Las Vegas with the INFR. Welcome back, those of you watching on Ride Pass. We are live right here in the South Point Equestrian Center. It's the INFR, and we're having a blast with J.J. Harrison. What do you say we go take care of some unfinished business right now? We've got a rewrite from Kyle Charlie coming your way in the bareback riding as we take you over to chute number 4.
Oh boy, we're gonna go down to Lukachukai, Arizona. Climbing aboard just right on that re-ride. Kyle Charlie. He got one covered yesterday. He's trying to climb in right here. We get one down. We will be the... All right, we're looking over our average right now. We could climb into the top 8 right here with a qualified ride. Kyle Charlie. That go-round right now is leading with an 80-point ride from Cashton Ford. 81 or better. We'll see him at the Grand View. All right, Kyle Charlie, it is go time. JJ, you got some moves out there, bud.
Oh, I have not yet begun to dance.
Uh-huh.
I will go full white guy.
Oh, man.
You don't even know,
So
man.
just dancing sporadic and with no rhythm? Is that what we're doing now?
That is straight up.
Okay.
All right, look, he's getting ready right now. Give it to me. Thank you, Dean. Ladies, this
Come on,
one's
get
for
money,
you.
get money.
Get this man a camera, would you? He's borrowed some Beyonce moves. Oh boy.
Here we go, Kyle Charlie.
Come on. Rank just right.
You talk about a tough one to get by.
Hey.
Pulls the ripcord, re-ride flag on the ground.
That is a cool little horse.
That right there was number 2 on the night for Kyle Charlie. South Point, do you want to see Kyle Charlie get on number 3? We have a decision to make right here, Kyle. He's going to go over to the judges. We are waiting that score. We got that orange flag. The re-ride flag is out. Because right now, leading the round is that 80-point ride. Second is 77. That was not a walk in the park type of horse from just right. A lot of rankness to him, a lot of drop, jerking on the Cowboy's arm. We'll see what we call right here. Saddle bronc ride, and we'll bring you that, what he decides after a few. Kyle, are you ready to go saddle bronc ride?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you to the Roper boys getting our horse out of here tonight. There you see that 53. They've already offered the option of a re-ride. Man, JJ just nailed the kid in the face. It's saddle bronc riding time, Las Vegas. Are you ready?
All right, Kyle Charlie will be taking his re-ride after the bull riding.
All right, so it'll be after the bull riding. Let's go to chute number 3 right now. Stade Riggs, college national finalist and a first time to INFR. Ho, ho, ho. What a way to finish strong. Great little recovery as Derek Begay sets him on the ground. Stade Riggs. Now you're going to watch right here. Horse goes down both knees. Quick little recovery here, rides through, finishes out this ride strong in Riggs fashion on a Wednesday night. Stade Riggs going to be 74 tonight. He's keeping the score. All right, 74. Keeping the score. Let's go right now to your next talent.
You betcha, that is a second place right there for Stade Riggs. All right. Second place on the round. All right, we'll keep her going. 406 country. Big Sky State, are you here? One of our own right here in Cordell Walker. Elmo, Montana. He's climbing aboard. Let's Ramba. Incredible bucking horse from north of the border. All right, Cordell. Come on now. Cowboy Games. Oh, man. Big time horse right there. No score for Cordell Walker. Not there for the whistle. Oh, boy.
I love when that train horn goes off like 6 seconds after the kid gets bucked off. Like he doesn't already know he's got a no score. Then there's that, yep, still no score. All right, here we go. Bullfighter jogging up the side. Ready? Go, 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 go. Yes!
All right, to chute number 1 we go now. Tyrus Ashley on Dillinger from Black Eagle Rodeo. Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe Cowboy on his second trip to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Mandarin, North Dakota is where he comes from. He's got a great horse from Black Eagle Rodeo called Dillinger. Black Eagle, one of them great firms we've seen all the years of INFR bringing us top caliber livestock year after year. Consistency is key. Let's get a ride.
That's my fault.
How's that your fault? What'd you do?
I'm sorry. Well, I exude a lot of mojo, and that horse looked right at me, and I intimidated the animal. I will go over here and get out of the way.
All right, I think we need a little noise from everybody right here. Let's try it now. Whoa! Ouch!
Oh, boy. Once he got started right there, that bucking horse from Black Eagle turned it up. Oh, man. Brings our cowboy down early, Tyrus Ashley. How about it, South Point, for our bucking stock one time? What a great horse. What do you think about that, South Point? As we go now, our Roper pickup men right there doing a great job. Oh boy. We'll go up to the leaderboard. 77-point leading all right now is Cash Deal. Tied for second, Cole Elshier and Stade Riggs. Knotted up at 74, Malcolm Heathershaw with that 67. And Northern Cheyenne Cowboy, Justin Whiteman, in that 5th place spot with that 66-point ride. Robert Burbank climbing aboard. Bar C5's Storm Warning. This might be the matchup of the
on Robert Burbank. Woo!
Oh,
yeah!
boy!
Yikes,
Oh.
yikes, yikes. Look out.
Man, oh man, we talked about the matchup. That's what we were looking for right there. Man, what a ride. You look at him once he got started. Look at that bucking horse go to work. Oh, shucks. No score, Robert Burbank.
All right, let's go to Ridge Ward right now. Oglala Lakota Cowboy. The first-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Comes to us from Martin, South Dakota. Firecracker from B&B Rodeo for National High School Rodeo Qualifier.
Come on now, this is a little sing-along hand clapper. One word in the song, you can do it. Let's do it together, South Point. Come on now. Come on, you gotta get your hands going with me. Come on now. Here's your part. One word.
Hey! Oh, wow.
And you should be glad you got off when you did.
So that horse was aptly named. They call him Firecracker.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it definitely was. My goodness.
Might need to call him Smoke Bomb too.
Gonna be a no score.
We were so close, Dean. We were so close. They were going to rock that one-word song. We'll try it again. We'll come back to y'all in a minute. Don't worry.
Oh boy, we're gonna go now to Triangle Rodeos. Bucking horse, loaded in, chute number 6. The cowboy with a task to climb aboard. Rock Point, Arizona's own Lee Jean Barlow. Lee Jean. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Oh, man. Lee Jean Barlow brought down early. That is going to be a no score. Tough break right there for that cowboy. Man, oh man, the bucking stock right here. That was Re-Ride Stories of Triangle Rodeo that our Roper pickup men have contained. They're going to get him put away. He'll go back. We'll bring him. We'll see him in a couple rounds.
Okay. Hey, you know what I haven't talked about?
What's that?
So I go up on the mezzanine all the time, in between the rodeos, before I go up and afterwards. There's some amazing booths up there, all kinds of cool stuff going on. But I went up to Native Originals, and I got a deal. Where is it? It's in my bag here.
Where did you get that?
Yeah, the bag? Well, I brought the bag.
Okay.
But check this out.
Oh,
they
wow.
gave me this beautiful beaded bracelet for the fan of the night. Now, guys, I'm going to be honest. It's probably going to go to a girl. So I need girls to go above and beyond, to be a little wild, a little crazy, and win yourself a beautiful handmade beaded bracelet. All right? Girls, are you excited about the fan of the night? Perfect.
Can we just call it the ante of the night right now? Go to chute number 2 right now. Shane Bird Rattler is getting ready from Browning, Montana. He's on misprint from X3 Rodeo. He says, let's do it right now. Come on, Shane, scoot in, you bet. Hey, there we go. Feet going to work on a Wednesday.
You betcha. That cowboy, former rodeo team member of the University of Montana Northern, Montana State University Northern. How about it for Shane Bird Rattler getting one covered at the South Point? Oh, no. No. Yeah, we're... All right, that is Shane Bird Rattler climbing aboard Coyote Bait of New West Rodeo. Great bucking horses right there. We're waiting that score. How about a 65-point ride for Shane Bird Rattler? Scoden. Oh man, we're gonna go to a 5-time world champion. They build them tough out in Cowboy State of South Dakota. Jeremy Meeks. He's climbing aboard Fitzpatrick Ranch's own Scar. South Point, feast your eyes. Come on, Jeremy Meeks. Oh man, Roper pickup men go right to work. Jeremy Meeks, he's on his feet right there. We look back up at the replay right there, and we see nothing but JJ running away from this bucking horse.
Yeah, you know why I run?
Uh-huh.
Because I can't fly.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's all right.
Thank you. All right. I like
all
these
right. How about a 74-point ride? Jeremy Meeks, second right now in the go round.
All right, so we've got a three-way tie for second as we get ready to ride with Alan Cole Gobert right now. Browning, Montana, Cool Hand Luke from Blossom Ranch. Yes. Right into the wall. Right into the wall, and he keeps on going. Great ride, Gobert.
All right, let's go on back to South Dakota. He's gonna climb aboard Shane & Sons Rodeo. Spirit Sings. He's done everything from movie stars, covering broncs, to the five-time NRCA all-around champion, Caden. Re-ride flag is out. I do believe that Cowboy, no matter what, will get on, but we'll let him make that choice. South Point, do you want to see Caden Deal get on one more?
We are going to see Caden Deal get on one more. I jinxed us. I walked up to our shoot boss and said, do we have any re-rides yet? Daryl, like the craps table, how do you crap out? Sorry, my friend.
Talking about it. That's rule number one. Fight Club. We don't talk about Fight Club. Oh boy, we're gonna go right to it now.
All right, let's ride right now with Cash Wilson. As we take you over inside chute number 6, Cash Wilson climbing aboard. Can't Get Right from Badlands Stampede. Top finish in round number 1. Yesterday, he was 83 points. All right, Cash. Let's help him ride right here. Top talent in the game. The list goes on and on as he is after go-around win of round 2. What a dynamite ride. As we look to the safety of our pickup men tonight, the Roper boys moving in. We're going to set Cash Wilson on the ground. Tell him you like the ride on a Wednesday night. What a ride tonight. He was your winner in round one with that 83. It's looking good to win 2 rounds in a row as we get the scores in. How do you like a 74 tonight?
Honestly, let's be honest. Let's tell them how we really feel. 1, 2, 3. I agree.
Oh boy, that right there was one of those rights we were talking about in Grand Entry. Freedom of speech, my favorite, I tell you.
They nailed it, and I agree with you. That was way too many points.
Oh, ow.
Oh, sorry. I didn't. We're going the other way. I didn't know. Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
All right. Here comes a cowboy simply known as CC Ryder. Former champion of the world in the saddle bronc riding for INFR, Creighton Curley, aboard Mary from Not Afraid Bucking Horses. Chute number 4 is where we're at with a Navajo Nation saddle bronc rider on a Wednesday night. Come on, champ.
Taking the bell, all about a Saturday night.
Now he's getting tapped off.
I tell you, once that man finds his groove, there's no stopping him. Great round.
You look back at that replay once he nods. Took him a second to get them rolling the way he wanted. Look at them brown boots starting to go to work on him. Gets tapped off right about there. What a beautiful ride from there on out. CC Ryder.
$70 points on that ride, 7-0.
Oh man, they're getting a little frisky now.
Uh-oh.
And let's just be honest, Kyle. Don't you think we should be honest?
Yeah.
Daryl actually picks the scores.
Oh.
He's right there. Yeah.
I can't do that.
There's
As
your
we're talking
round
about
leaderboard.
scores, we're going to go up to the leaderboard. We got a 4-way knot right there for second at 74 points. Alan Cole's tied for 6th with Creighton Curley at 70 points. And the leader of the go-round right there, 77 points, Cash Deal.
Well, that's a wrap as we take a look. That's the round leaderboard. Your aggregate race after 2 rounds. We've got a couple of rewrites coming up. We'll see them after the rodeo. In the meantime, there is the event, the INFR aggregate. Cash Wilson on top with that 157 on 2. Cole Elsher in the hunt, 153. Cash Deal, 152. Stade Riggs, 144. And Alan Cole Gobert, 141. 6 guys alive on 2 head after 2 rounds. We'll be right back from Las Vegas. Thank you, JJ. We are back live on Ride Pass on Pluto. Welcome back, those of you watching around the world. You have not missed any second of the Indian National Finals Rodeo except a whole lot of fun with JJ Harrison. To the tie-down roping we go right now. Guevaro Harrison rides in to kick off your performance here tonight. Nolan Conway leads this event with a 9.34 second run from this afternoon in performance number 3. Guevaro, Chinle, Arizona, former champion of the INFR Tour. We've seen him get it done on more than one occasion. Navajo Nation tie-down roper, ready to take the lead. Whoa. Got some ground to make up, stuck it on 3/4 of the way down. Now, pick him up and go to work right down in front. There we go. And our time going to be a 16 and 21 if it holds. 6 on as we go to JC Crawley.
Oh boy. We got a good one coming on up right here. He's been here over 10 times to Sin City to get things turned up. The Montana Cowboy. He's coming in 9th in the tour. He made money all across northern Montana. But right now, we're going to go down to the popular Montana Cowboy, JC Crowley. 23 times he's qualified to the Montana Circuit Finals. Come on now. Look at him go. There we are. All right, JC, 2 wraps of the hui. Look at the fast hands. Great run right there. The Cowboy's going to climb aboard. Rides forward. That 6 seconds will start. Great run. Watch the Cowboy on the replay. Quickest hands around. How about a 10 and 8-9 for JC Crowley?
Nice run as we go to Ryan Cody Nez right now. Shiprock, New Mexico tie-down roper. Navajo Nation talent. Been with us 3 times to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Finished out top 5 in the tour for INFR. 4th overall when all the dust settled from the season. Hey, don't forget to join us. We've got Cowboy Church Friday and Saturday mornings, 9 a.m. in the Cypress Room. 9 a.m. Get a good look at that beautiful horse he calls Caesar. Ooh. Could be no time.
Not the way we drawn that one up right there for Ryan Cody Nez, but you know what? We got one coming at you. He's been here one time. New Mexico. A young star. Hi, Yo Yazzie.
Come on now, sing along.
Winning some of that big money. We're gonna whip up. Hi-Yo gonna finish it out with that 13 and 02 as he climbs aboard. Yeah. Just yesterday, we got a little bit long right there with that 22 and 80. We're still in the average. 13 and 02 for Hi-Yo Yazzie.
Let's go to Preston Watson, Box Elder, Montana.
The Cowboy rides in right now. Proud member of the Watson family. They make their home in Rocky Boy, Montana. Backing in right now is their youngest gunner at the moment in the open. Preston Watson. He's from the Confederated Tribes of Umatilla. He backs in the box right now. You see Blair Burke helping him out right there. Look at the 6-year-old mare go to work. Come on, Preston. You bet. Yes, sir. 11 and 2-4 as he climbs aboard. This Cowboy right here just last year and led it all the way into that 3rd and final round, 4th round last year. But right there with an 11 and 2-4 for the Rocky Boy Cowboy.
That lady was having a blast.
Let's keep it going right now as we ride in with an absolute legend in the game. We go to Oklahoma and pick up the one, the only Blair Burke. 4 times right here to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. The Choctaw Cowboy has been to the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo 14 times. Come on, Blair. Show them how it's done. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
He is so good. Stay down. Stay.
Uh-oh.
Stay.
Everybody hold your breath.
He's not moving. Don't worry.
As we count them by. We'll get it approved in an 8.44. We go to number 1.
Up on top, that 8:44, the fastest run on the week. But you know what? We could get faster with that energy up, because you know what? We have an all-around cowboy, a legend of the sport, world champion. Do we have any Dustin Bird fans here tonight? He's riding that horsepower right on one. Let her lay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Unfortunately, right there is not going to put it together today for D. Bird. But you know what? We'll see him back in the team roping. Shake it off, champ. Help him out, South Point. Invite him on back.
Let's go to another one of our fan favorite talents right now. Muskogee, Oklahoma brings us Norman Mitchell. The Creek Cowboy is a 2-time qualifier to the INFR. He's got some of the fastest hands in the game. If you don't believe me, just watch. Come on, Norm. Yes. We're going to get to him right now. Vegas, set him on fire. What'd I tell you? What did I tell you?
Man, I don't know why that guy doesn't have 1 billion followers on TikTok.
Right?
I could watch that every day.
10.26 going to be our time tonight. 10:26.
Holy cow.
That is a great run. He is smooth as butter, I tell you. That is a great run right there from Norman Mitchell. But right now, we'll go back to cowboy country. We'll head on over to Flanger. We'll make that call to the Seneca Cayuga Cowboy. He's climbing aboard a great mountain here from Dean Holion. Let's see it right here, Brock Belcom. Look at him go to work. South Point. Oh, man. There we are. You know, we talk about that camaraderie right here in Indian Rodeo and in the sport of rodeo in general. These, you seen Blair Burke get on a beautiful mare from the Watsons right here. Brock Belcom riding this horse from Dean Holion. What a great pair. They just put on a good run. 10:88 for Brock Belcom.
All right, Gerald Day getting ready to go to work right now. Navajo Nation talent, a 15-time qualifier to the Indian National Finalist Rodeo. Thank you again, our friends at Key Ranch, along with Boot Bar, Roper, Skydancer Casino, and Classic Ropes. Success is in your hands. Ooh, no. It'll be a no time for Gerald Day.
Oh, man, that is a no time for that cowboy. But you know what? We're going to get one in here right now. He got it done in the first round in a 9 and 8-2 He's got some fast hands. He's built like a linebacker, but you know what? He runs out like a running back. Rooster Yazzie backing in the box. It's game time. Who? Steer wrestler, tie down roper. Come on, Rooster. Good slick neck catch. Time to go to work. You bet. Businessman's run right there. 2 wraps and a hooey. Climbing aboard, making sure he's going to be sitting all right on that average. 13 and 5/6 right there for Rooster. We'll wait on that 6-second time. Unofficially, it's in the books. 13 and 56. Rooster Yazzie.
Let's go to Cardston, Alberta right now as we ride in with Bo Wells. On a horse he calls Yankee. Been here 10 times to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Blood Tribe Cowboy. Proud to qualify once again alongside his wife, Cheyenne Blackwater, in the barrel race. How many lefties do we have in the South Point tonight? Put a little lefty magic. Ooh! Put it to work right here. Come on, Bo. Oh, try her again. Time going to be a 16 and 82 as we get it turned in tonight. 16.82 for Bo Wells. Plus 10, going to be a 26.82.
Oh man, tough break right there for the Alberta Cowboy. 2-6 and 8-2. Oh boy, here we are. The man, he was stopped up at the Apsalaga Nation. He made a stack of cash. He's the reigning team roping world champion. PRCA world champion. All around world champion right here, Round Rock, Arizona, Eric Rogers.
Yes.
There we are, smooth as fast, Cowboy time. Oh boy. Oh no, we're really in trouble right here.
From bad to worse.
Yes, sir.
He gets a do-over.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just declared it. Me and all of my friends right here. We want to give him a do-over.
Oh boy. Tough break right there for Eric Rogers. You go up to the leaderboard right there. Norman Mitchell with a 10 and 2-6 sitting in that 5th place position. Rush Hodges that 9 and 56. Quentin Inman in 3rd, 9 and 5-0. Nolan Conway that 9 and 34. Leading all right now. Blair Burke with that 8 and 44 with a Cowboy ready to go.
Man, Oklahoma showed up in round 2. Let's take you over to Corbin Fisher right now.
Come on, sing along. Da 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 da.
Ashland, Montana, 2022 Montana Pro Rodeo Circuit finalist. National Intercollegiate Rodeo Superstar. Oh, no. Would you help the 5-time qualifier out of here with a little noise? It's going to be a no time.
Oh, Mo, we're going to go to a lucky left-hand right here from Oklahoma. Oklahoma, are you here, Oklahoma? Southpaw backing in right now. Very rarely do we see these Southpaws coming out right here and putting on a clinic like they do. Jackson Clegg, the Southpaw, he went down to Muskogee, Florida right there. He got it done. All right, Jackson. He got it done yesterday with a 9 and 8.5. Come on. Look at the cowboy. Yes, sir. Money. That is money. 2 wraps and a hooey. How about that cap is going to try it right there. We're all gravy, baby. How about an 8 and 8-0 second in the go round?
Ooh. Check it out, man. Straight across. Dean, all night you've been killing it, crushing it. You're getting, people are wanting to dance to your music. This little guy right here, what's your name? Hey. I think he's lying, but that's a cool name. All right, Hey, let's throw it down. Let's get a little dancing with Hey right now. Hit us. You ready?
I know you want me. You know I want you.
Seven. Okay, got it. 7 years old, shaking his butt. Let's get back to the roping.
Dustin Bassett is backed in from Veneta, Oklahoma. Come on, Dustin. Hey. 9 and 95.
What up, girl?
A 9.95. Ooh, ooh. Double jack. Mike Tatsy says we're good. 9.95 for Dustin Bassett, 9.95.
That right there is going to put that man sitting 6th in the round. All right, we got 1 to go. South Point in a tie down. 1 man with stake in the game. He is a man from New Mexico. He is a turquoise circuit finalist. Here we are. He's been here 3 times. Emerson Long Jr. You bet. Come on, Emerson. Big time flank. Yes, sir. That right there. Oh, no. We're going to get him at the barrier, but it goes from bad to worse, insult to injury. That is going to be a no time all the way around. South Point, would you pay that cowboy off one time?
A little tough luck on that no time as we close out your tie down tonight. We're going to take a look at that leaderboard in the go-round. It's going to be official. Blair Burke going on stage with us tonight, 8.44. Come join us in the Grandview Lounge. Jackson Clegg with an 8.80. Nolan Conway, 9.34. Quentin Inman, 9.50. And Rush Hodges, 9.56 to round out your top 5. That's in the go-round. As we take a look at your aggregate now, These are the guys on 2 runs. Jackson Clegg with that 18.65. Tylen Layton, yesterday's round winner, sitting there with a 19.48. Nolan Conway, rounding out your top 3 with a 20.28. Rush Hodges, 21.79. Quentin Inman, 21.93. There's your top 5. Your round winner, Blair Burke, standing by with Wade Cauliflower.
Blair, you got to come down with the family. You've been enjoying time with your girls and whatnot. How is this finals compared to being at the INFR for so many years, where it seems like it's a little bit more relaxed? You get to have a lot more family time, hang out by the pool. What's it like bringing them out here?
Oh, it's great to have family around all the time. I really enjoy it here at the South Point. This is a great facility for all the fans and the families to come down here and, just get to have a good time, relax, and enjoy a great rodeo.
You get another one coming back after that 8-second run. Are we shooting for go-round money every night now?
Oh, I didn't have very good luck the first round. My horse broke the barrier with his nose, so I'll be going 8s every night, I hope.
All right, we look forward to seeing you tonight on the stage at the Grandview, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow as well.
Appreciate it.
How about it one more time for Blair Burke on a Wednesday night? Go round winner, round number 2. Come join us at the Grandview. As we get ready to go down to your team roping, your leaderboard is set at a 5.14. Wesley and Hank Benali sit on top of the board from this afternoon's performance. As we started off right now with last night's go-round winners, Derek Begay, Ty Romo. They're your first team to ride in.
I thought he was a pickup man. He can do it all.
He can do it all. We've even seen him ride a buffalo.
It's a great video.
How many Derek Begay and Ty Romo fans are here on a Wednesday night? To win yesterday's first go-around, they turned in a smoking point. No. Tough luck going to get him tonight. No time as we go now to Eric Paul Watson and Steve Romo.
All right, we're going to go now. Chippewa Creek Cowboy on the bones. Steve Romo, Fort McDowell on the heels. These boys came out. They got them turned quick just yesterday. We had them getting it done in a 7-3-8. I know we could be faster here today. South Point, are you ready?
I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and something more.
We're heading left. Yeah, boy, Cowboys, 6 and 6-9, just like we drawn it up. Gentlemen, we've got 2 down, and we're clean on 2.
Tobin and Casey Cummins right in right now. Lodge Grass, Montana. Father-son duo. Absolutely wicked as they get back in. Immediately call for it. Ooh. No time.
That it is. Right now, we're going to go all the way. We are going to go down to Navajo Nation on the bones and the heels. Clifford Williams, Shane Jody. These Cowboys, they got it done yesterday. They were clean with a 7-9-1. That's what we're looking for. If you look up on the leaderboard right now, that 5-1-4 is the time the Cowboys are chasing. Troy Crawler and that beautiful heading horse, and Jeremy Alcott with that 5-2-0. The Ben Boys, Wawa and Raleigh with that 5-30. The young gunners, Trey and Lansing, they are sitting 5th. All right, gentlemen. We got him squared. Oh, cast here, move left. Neck catch. Handles him around. Heel shot. We are good at the barrier. How about a 7-9-0? That is a great run. We're hanging tight.
Let's go to Ty Allen Fisher, chops Yazzie. Ashland, Montana on the head side. He's been with us 15 times. Your header on his qualifications to INFR. Chops Yazzie, a 13-time qualifier for the Navajo Nation. Come on, Chops. Yeah. And a 5.37 going to be their time. No penalties on that one. 5:37. Fourth in the round.
Don't risk it. Rope them in the biscuit.
The biscuits right there is what they pull them up. They call that one the pantyhose. Tight, short dally. All right, ladies and gentlemen, backing in right now, reigning world champions, Eric Rogers, A.T., Aaron Sinigini. They've got gold buckles from the PRCA WNFR. Come on. How about it? Oh, boy. Oh, man. And that right there is going to be a 10-34. These boys are going to get 2 down. All right. Oh boy, you look at that's the brisket shot we're talking about. When you don't want to risk it, rope them around the brisket. Hey, there we are. Eric Vicente, Tyson Charlie.
All right, Navajo Nation team in the box now. Eric Vicente of Brim Hall, New Mexico, Tyson Charlie. His first time healer from Crown Point. Here we go. Vicente doing his job. Charlie on the corner. Hey, hey. No penalties on the run. 8.06.
That right there, you go back to the replay. Look at the heel shot right in front and center. He waits on him. Big old gate. You bet, right to the horn. That's the way we like to see it right there. All right, as we go now. We're now going to go to Morley, Alberta on the bones. Hayes, Montana, where Spider Ramon calls home. Navajo Nation on the heels. Chiniki First Nation on the bones. All right. A little border connection right here between these two. These boys. Let's see it right now. Oh, no time. No time for Wesley and Ramon.
All right, let's go to Colin Begay, Denton Begay. They're brothers from the Navajo Nation.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
This kid really wanted to give you a high five. And done.
And done. All right. Colin Begay of Rough Rock, Arizona is a 5-time qualifier. His brother Denton. A big thank you again, our friends at Classic Ropes. Whoa. Be a no score.
Oh man, we're now going to go to one of our personnel here at the rodeo. He's been here all week, all last week, putting together a great run for himself right now. AJ Ben on the bones, Jim Beatty on the heel. Swooping gate. That is a 9-4-1 for Jim and Beatty. Oh, yeah.
Justin Turner, Troy Begay are riding in now. Benita, Oklahoma on the head side. He's a three-time qualifier. Troy Begay on his first trip to the Indian National Finals Rodeo from Tuba City, Arizona. These boys are after a 5-1-4. Oklahoma. Oh. It'll be in no time.
Oh man, no time right there as we're gonna go on up to Alberta. These Cowboys, it was well, we talk about that July run up north of the 49th. These boys, they won 2 out of the 5 tour rodeos. Billy Potts on the bones, Garrett Benjamin on the heels. Oh no, not gonna work out today for the Alberta Cowboys. They ride out with a no time. We're going down to Montana.
Rope 3 irons, Colton Fisher. Your team riding in right now. Lodgegrass and Billings coming together on a Wednesday night. There's your Big Sky Collegiate Region champion header. Those rope 3 irons. That kid is hot. Come off a big win. Good 14,000 there in Billings. Colton's quite the healer behind him. We're looking for an electric time right here. Watch this. Hey, hey. Oh, a 10-second penalty gonna get us at the barrier tonight. 14.80.
Oh man, you go back to that replay and that steer starts heading left. That just causes more time and rope is gonna break the barrier. 10 seconds added on. Heartbreak City for the Montana talent. Now we're gonna go to Belcourt, North Dakota. Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa to the bones. 3 affiliated tribes of North Dakota on the heels. Colton Kaplan, Hunter Carlson. Oh no. Heartbreak City as well for the Young Gunners. And that is in no time.
Sangador Trade Nez. They were second in the round one day ago. The time they turned in was a 4.81 for that second place finish. Our horse set just right up against box pass. One more. Ooh. Gonna be a no time.
No time for the Montana Cowboy and Chinley, Arizona connection between Nez and St. Gaudreau. All right, now Rough Rock, Arizona. Say, Arizona boys. Begay, Victor Begay fans, are you here? Over 25 years of qualification between these two competitors. World titles, rocks, come on. It's go time. Victor Begay. Elbow, we're gonna slip a leg in the field, 5 seconds added on. That is an 11-1-4 for the pair from Arizona.
What a round of team roping here in round number 2. 5.14 as we take a look up on the South Point big screen. Here's your leaderboard, 5.14, your round winners. Hank Benali, the brothers get it done. Troy Collar, Jeremy Alcott, second with a 5.20. Wawa and Raleigh Ben with a 5.30. Tyle and Fisher top Selzy at a 5.37. And Trey Begay, Cody Lansing rounding out your top 5 in round 2 with a 5.57. That's the round. Here's the aggregate race so far. Trey Begay, Cody Lansing, 11.3 on 2 runs. Talon Cummings, Wyatt Gibson with a 12.01. Wesley Benali, Hank Benali right there. They're in the mix now. 12.64. Eric Paul Watson, Steve Roma at a 14.07. Eric Vicente and the newcomer Tyson Charlie at a 14.11. You'll see just over 3 seconds separate number 1 from number 5 in that aggregate race. It's going to get a whole lot more interesting as we send it to break on Ride Pass. So those of you watching along at home, we'll be right back live from Las Vegas.
I love it. But check this out. This is for my friends at Piranha. This is made for horses, but it works on mullets as well. It's called Shine Baby Shine. It's show sheen. Let's get this done. Let's squirt this up a little bit. Oh yeah. Oh baby. All right.
We are back.
Run it through real quick. Just if you're on Ride Pass right now, check it out. This is Michael. Shake your mullet from TV, Michael.
There it is. That's all the fun we're having in Las Vegas. Thank you, J.J. Harrison, and thank you, Michael. Welcome back, those of you watching on Ride Pass around the world. Look at that instant replay. Ready, set, go. We're going to the barrel race right now. The ladies' time to shine as we kick it off right here with Sammy Jo Bird. She's coming in hot. There you go, round number 2. Let's help a former champion of the world around right now. Go, go, go. Time in, gonna be a 16.324, 16.324.
We're gonna keep them trucking now. We'll head down to Arizona, the 3-time qualifier. Kingman, Arizona's own Talia. Come on in, Talia Crook. Look at the beautiful red roan make its rounds. 3 hairpin turns is what we need. We need them clean. You bet. 15,900. You bet. 15 and 9 double odd.
All right, let's go to your tour champion right now. Here's a cowgirl who's been to the Indian National Finals Rodeo 6 times. She is one of the top superstars on the turquoise circuit of the PRCA, as she has punched her ticket to the turquoise circuit finals. 2019 reserve champion Tara Seaton. Yeah, Res Rocket Gypsy around number 3 helped the tour champ home. and a 15.900.
Oh boy, back-to-back red roans, back-to-back numbers. You bet. South Point, them ladies need to go on out to the casino when they're done. You know what? We're gonna head up north. This lady had put it together all year long. She went out up to Ponoka, Alberta. They had a great run out there. Janae Devine did it in Ponoka. She was on up in Sutina. She had a great run. Janae Devine. Oh no, South Point. Our heart breaks with her. Help her home. That is going to be a 20 and 8.54 after the drop barrel. Oh no.
Bailey Nelson from Hardin, Montana, your next cowgirl to ride in. She's here in the ladies, here in the juniors. Cowgirl proudly rides for the Crow Nation of the Navajo Nation. Second time a qualifier. Come on, Bailey. Time to run. And a 16.170, 16.170 for Bailey Nelson.
Oh boy, that was a young star. We're gonna call on another young up-and-comer. She has a great pedigree on her own. How about it, Kay the Dodging Horse? Yes. We're gonna steal third, South Point. 15.6, 4.7, fifth in the round at the moment.
Wow, smoking track of 15.6 is number 5 in the barrel race in the round right now. As we take a look up above our leaderboard, Jennifer Turner at a 15.430 currently leads the pack. Brittany Bird with that 15.550 at number 2. Cheyenne Blackwater smoking tonight with a 15.615. Tiffany Teehee rounding out your top 4 to 15.640. And Kata Dodging Horse we just saw round out your top 5 here with a 15.647. Let's go right now to Blanca Muller as we come back into the action in the barrel race. Peralta, New Mexico is a 2-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Proud to be here with us once again. Come on, Malika. Oh. Over around to number 3, the granddaughter of the late Casper Baca, making her way home tonight. And our time going to be a 22.192, including that 5. 22.192.
Oh boy, we're gonna go now. She had just graduated with her Bachelor in Education. She teaches at the Kainai High School of the Blood Tribe. Fallon Creighton, if when you feel the need, you come a-running. Hairpin turn, oh no, we get a little tight. South Point, help her home. That is going to be a 21 and 3.82 with the drop barrel.
Nation talent Carson Yazzie makes her way down that alley right now. To the left barrel first as we go across. She's here in the ladies, here in the juniors. On her way to number 3, bring her home. And our time going to be a 21.755, including 5, 21.755.
Oh boy, we got another young cowgirl. She makes her qualification to the international finals up at the Oglala, Lakota. She's from Morley, Alberta. All right, Teresa LaBelle. She's been here 2 times. Look at the beautiful gray horse. Oh no, we're gonna tip a barrel a little tight on 2. Bet on the gray horse heading home. That is a 21 and 3-4-4 after the tip barrel, including that penalty.
All right, Cheyenne Bear, Whitewood, Saskatchewan. There's a Canadian cowgirl. Ochapois Nation sends us a first-time qualifier. Ron Vegas. That is 16,498. 16,498.
We got the bottom of the ground right here coming your way. We'll head on up to Poconoka, Alberta. Claire Myers, if you will. Two clean barrels. Looking for 3. You bet. Oh boy. We'll bring you that time. Knock the lights out of it right there is Claire Myers. All right, tractor, come on in. You see it right there. We'll go back to the top 5. Kata Dodging Horse, 15,647 in 5th. Tiffany Teehee with that 15,640. Cheyenne Blackwater, 15,615. Brittany Bird from this afternoon's performance hanging tight at number 2 with that 15,550. And Jennifer Turner right now with a few ladies to go sitting in the number 1 spot with that 15,430.
Hey, you know what I got to do?
What's that?
I gave away the beautiful bracelet, the beaded bracelet, over to our newlywed pretty lady there.
Yes.
Fan of the night. But you know what? I got to have a kid fan of the night as well. And I'm going to give them my football. They love this football. This is Nerf, okay? Parents, you can go buy one of these for $3.97. It's the best babysitter in the world. Give them a football, say go outside and play. But I've had a kid that's been screaming for the ball all night long. I'm talking craziness. Exactly right. You already know him. You're pointing at him. This kid has been bouncing around all night long. So I tell you what, I'm going to throw you the ball. If you catch it, you keep it. If you drop it, you got to give it back. There's a lot of pressure on this. Everybody go, ooh. Okay, here we go. Ball's in the air. There he is, your fan of the night. Give it up for that young man. You're awesome, buddy. Get Dean coming in with the music. I love it. I love it.
Oh man, we're all about making dreams come true, not only in the arena, but out of the arena as well. Great job, JJ Harrison.
Once again, a big thank you to our partners and sponsors who make the Indian National Finals Rodeo such a great success that it is. Our partners at Yeti, of course, Teton Ridge, tribal partners, Saboba Band of Luiseno Indians, San Carlos Apache Tribe, the Northern Arapaho, Northern Cheyenne, and the Navajo Nation, just to name a few.
Oh man, we're right back to action. You seen her daughter go a few runs ago. She came in number 6 on the day. Sonia Dodging Horse, she's been here 9 times. She's walked away with the gold buckle once. Let's see if we can't make it twice. Sonia Dodging Horse. All right, South Point. Oh boy, we'll bring you that time as well. We're knocking the lights out tonight for sure. Sonia Dodging Horse, that was fast.
All right, let's go right now to Janet Hale. Beshpato, Arizona. Her trusty horse, True Grit. She's here in the ladies' breakaway, here in the ladies' barrels. Ooh. And with the 5, going to be a 21-171. 21-171.
All right, we appreciate our arena help making a hustle right there. She has come out of the arena yesterday in the #1 spot. Riding it on in, Ashley Watley. Looking great on 2. Oh no. Head her on home, Ashley. That is going to be a 20-9-33 with a tip barrel. Tough break right there.
All right, Patrice Yazzie. Patrice rides in from Flagstaff, Arizona, a 6-time qualifier. Been here once in the breakaway, 5 in the barrels. Come on. Around to number 3. Time to run. 21-699, including 5. 21-699.
We've got some barrels going down right now. We're going to try and keep them all up from here on out. Good Fish Lake. We'll head on up. We'll make that call. 4-time qualifier. Tristan Bull, come on. Sneaking around too, you bet. I like it. 16-3-77.
Wow, what a round of barrel racing here on a Wednesday night. Go round number 2. 15-4-3-0 is what it took to win the round. There you see Jennifer Turner on top of the board, winning round number 2. Brittany Bird with a 15-5-5-0. Cheyenne Blackwater 15-6-1-5. Tiffany Teehee 15-6-4-0. And Kata Dodging Horse with a 15-6-4-7. There's your top 4. There's your top 5 times in the round. As we take a look at that aggregate leaderboard, Cheyenne Blackwater on top with a 31-375. Sonia Dodging Horse hot on her heels with a 31-416. Gabrielle Irving with a 31-572. And Kata Dodging Horse 31-644. There's your top 5 times. And Tara Seaton 31-663. There's your top 5 times in the aggregate as we have Wade Cauliflower standing by.
I am standing by with our number 2 go-around winner, Jennifer Turner. We had some tough luck on first go. Second go looks a lot better. How's it feeling knowing that you got the go-around win, having to sweat out all the barrel racers just now?
It's great. That was a tough group of girls that I had to sweat through. They made some great runs. I'm just super excited to be here after my first run that we came back and got us a round win.
Do you ride any different or do anything different knowing that you're just going for a go-round in this next round? Like, you know you're running a go-round money. Did it change? Did the game plan change after round 1 to round 2, and how does it look for round 3?
Man, on my horse, the game plan is always ride every step because you have to ride hard every run like you're going for the go-round. So it doesn't change for me, whether it's first round or last.
All right, good luck in the next round. We'll see you in a little bit on the championship stage.
She'll be on stage with us in the Grandview Lounge. Those of you watching on Ride Pass on Pluto, we'll be right back with more of the Indian National Finals Rodeo as bull riding is coming up moments from now. Keep it going for Riley Dodging Horse. And a welcome back to Nigel Harvey. These are your Cooper Tires Bullfighters, and the fourth member of that safety team is the man in the can, J.J. Harrison.
Position right there.
In the front, the thing about my Roper barrel, just like the apparel, is tough. It can take it. It can take it. We got it.
We are back live right here at the South Point Equestrian Center. The 46th Indian National Finals Rodeo. We're starting things off with the bull riding right now. Come on, Vegas. Let's make a little noise if you're ready to ride some bulls tonight. Guyton Sosi from Farmington, New Mexico is getting ready inside chute number 3. Two-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo, climbing aboard Ghost Rider from M5 Livestock. Come on, Guyton. Yes. Help him. Help him, Vegas. Ooh.
As Ghost Rider, as we're going to bring up, look up at the big screen right now, as we bring to you our leaderboard on the afternoon performance. We've got O'Day Tom, 75 points, Win Wells, 79, and you know what? Cannon Craven still on top with that 80-point ride. As we start off this evening's our second man out on the evening. We're gonna go now to Lantry, South Dakota. South Point, Strand Smith. Counter move after counter move, South Point. He is got himself a qualified ride.
You're good. What a ride.
You betcha that one right there was Rock Superstar. How about it? New leader, 82 points. That rockin' YB bucking bull right there put together a good one. All right, where are we at, Kyle?
Let's go right now to Coy Door. Siksika, Alberta, on a bull from 4B bucking bulls called Midnight City. The matchup inside chute number 1. Come on, Coy. Whoa. That bull Midnight City, unridden in PBR competition, reride indication coming in. Reride for Core.
how did that bull not run into me? Like, I got to see the replay. I thought for sure, like, I locked eyes with the bull. He locked eyes with me, and we both knew we were going to have a special moment together. And then he must have run right by me. See right here, he's like, yep, I'm going to kill you. And I was like, okay. And then he said, never mind.
Oh, man.
And everybody here went, oh, man.
I did for sure. Right now, we're going to get set to go up to Big Sky Country. Cut Bank, Montana, Blackfeet Cowboy. Montana Pro Circuit finalist, Kobe Whitford. He went on out to Missoula, Montana, placing in the top 3 of the Extreme Broncs and Bulls of the PRCA. All right, Kobe. Blackfeet Nation behind you. South Point is here for you. When we crack this gate, South Point, the louder you cheer, the harder they buck, the higher the score. Yes, sir. Keep moving. Oh. Oh boy, that was Vitalic's Rebel Yell from Key Ranch. Tip your hat right there to that bull, Kobe Whitford. He had all the moves right there, spinning as fast as he could, around to the right. Comes off early, no score.
Shoot number 5 is where we go now. Here's a cowboy from Okeechobee, Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that rodeo this year down there in Okeechobee.
Yeah.
Did Ocala, Justin Lamb, hello if you're watching. It's a great place down there. Okeechobee's the only rodeo where they got a WD-40 the entire shoot before they rodeo. A little bit of humidity in the air.
Seminole Tribe of Florida cowboy, Norman Osceola. 4-time qualifier on a bull called
We're going to go now. We'll head all over to White River, Arizona. Arizona, this is your time. Jaquez Antonio. White Mountain Apache Nation. Big scores coming your way. Jaquez climbing aboard Canadian Chaos of Rockin' KT. This is the matchup of the night for sure. You paid for the whole seat, you only need to edge. Sit down if you want, relax if you dare. We got hide, horns, humps, and hooves. Let's get it done right here, Jaquez. Yes, sir. Oh, man. That rockin' KT's Canadian Chaos brings the Cowboy down before the whistle, no score. That is a tough one right there, but you know what? Bringing that big-time stock to the big-time rodeo, Sin City. We bring the heat right here. Our Indian contractors are packing a punch today.
Let's go now to a Cowboy who won go-around number 1. He split the win last night with an 83-point score. We're talking about Robbie Taylor. Chinle, Arizona Cowboy on his first trip to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Arizona High School State Champion, top 15 PRCA permit bull rider. Top 5 in the circuit. Come on, Robbie. Yes, sir. Opening up with the outside as he gets by Soul Stripper from Rockin' YB. How do you like Robbie Taylor on a Wednesday night? That kid has bounced back. He hasn't ridden a bull in a couple months. Last night he shows up to Vegas to win the round. Tonight he's going to be 76 points, 76.
Oh man, they're expressing right there that freedom of speech for sure. There's the leaderboard. O'Day Tom in 5th, 75. Robbie Taylor, 76. Winwell, 79. Cannon Cravens, 80. And 82 points from Strand Smith in this go-round. Climbed aboard Rock Superstar.
There you see that leaderboard. There it was. 82 leads the pack tonight.
Whew. Oh boy, we'll go back to South Dakota. Tegan Gray. Is anybody here for Tegan Gray? All right, there is a handful, and they are a rowdy bunch. He's got a good one on his hands from Jones Bucking Bulls. Sage is his dance partner. Come on, Tegan. Our Toro Twisters of Trio, they go right to work. How about at South Point for our Bullfighters? They went right to work. You go back to the replay. Tegan is going to be coming off just over the front. Our Bullfighters don't waste any time going right to work, making that distraction. I like it. I like it.
Chute number 3 brings us Brad Casino Marino. Double Dip, the name of the bull from Howell Bucking Bulls. Here's a Cowboy here in 2 events. We see him in the tie down, we see him in the bull riding. He's a college national finalist and rides for Central Arizona College. Come on, Brad. Yes. Ooh. And unfortunately going to be a no score tonight.
That is not going to work out right there for Marino, no score. Oh boy, we got to get things started. We're going to call in, we're going to run one in from Kitson Rodeo Company. Tony Tone, the Cowboy, tasked for 8 seconds. He's got to dance with this monster. We are going to call upon Yes, sir. Keep moving. Yeah. Oh boy, South Point, what do you think about that one?
Watch your Cooper Tires bullfighters right here. As we move in, that bull stumbles, but he wants a cowboy.
Okay, first, I like the fancy things. I want to sign a bag, I want a diamond ring. Let's mention that I'm paying all the bills. So
Jake Fox, Riley Dodging Horse, and Nigel Harvey doing a great job keeping our boys safe. Ryan Roberts going to be a 79, tied for third in the round.
Oh boy. Last but not least, C3 Bucking Bulls. We run one in. Chocolate Thunder Jr. climbing aboard. Kyler Kirky. South Dakota Cowboy. Chocolate Thunder Jr. You might have heard of Chocolate Thunder Senior. Come on now. Oh boy. Switch of directions. Ooh. Oh man. That right there. We're gonna give it a hug it out for sure. South Point, these boys, go back to the replay. Chocolate Thunder Jr. is hotter than a hornet. Coming back, a little switch of directions right there. The men go right to work. Oh, they missed the save, but you know what? We've seen it live and live in color. Congratulations right there.
Well, let's go to shoot number 4 right now. Browning, Montana brings us our tour champion of 2022. Bird Bucking Bulls sends us smoke signals underneath them. Preston Lewis is back in Las Vegas. 8 times a qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Proud to have won the tour this year and a Ram National Circuit finalist. It's going to take an 83 or better to get on stage tonight in the Grandview Lounge. Come on, Preston.
Come on, South Point, last bull of the night. If you've had fun with us tonight, sound off. Sound off one time. 1, 2, 3. National final stuff.
JJ, you have been here for 4 performances, and we have broken into what Indian time is all about.
I'm figuring
Welcome
it out,
aboard.
Hey, I love it. I love it.
And you know what? Right now, we're going to go to the cowboy that has been given the God gift right here of riding bulls. It's in his DNA. Second generation bull rider. Bird Bucking Bulls. Preston Lewis, let's get it. Yes, sir. Cowboy Games. The Cowboys save South Point. How about it for Preston Lewis?
Take it all.
You go back to the replay. There was more than one occasion the Cowboy makes the counter move with moving of the hips. And you know what? We are looking over to the judges right there. 77-point ride. We look up at the leaderboard. Oh boy, South Point, you are vocal to say the least. 5th place right now in the gold round, 77 points. Ryan Roberts, 79, tied with Win Wells. Cannon Cravens with that 82, and number 1 in the gold round with that 82-point ride from Strand Smith. South Point, you have been gracious.
That's right, that's right. How about a round one more time for your Cooper Tires Bullfighters? Nigel Harvey, Riley Dodging Horse, Jake Fox.
As we look down to the buck and shoot, we're looking for Wade Cauliflower. But you know what? He is the trio right here. 3rd wheel for us. We don't have a...
All right, we are live down here behind the buck and shoots. We're waiting for Strand. Strand's up hop, helping out a little bit. Strand,
Bo.
Heck of a ride. Got one covered. What did it feel like?
Felt good, nice. It was a good bull.
You know anything about that bull?
No, I've seen him before, but never been on him.
All right, this is finals number 2, right? For you, three-time qualifier, this first go-around win. It puts you in position. You're behind a few guys there, but you're in really good position going into Friday night. What's the game plan for Friday?
I don't really have a game plan. Just gonna go with it.
Sounds like a bull rider's mentality. We'll see you tonight at the Grandview Lounge here shortly. Good, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so we've got 2 rerides coming up. We've got our horses, we've got Kyle, Charlie, Caden Deal, and then we have a bull riding reride all on the way, all right? So it's unofficially, he hasn't officially won the round just yet. We still have opportunity to get a reride on top. So if you're heading out getting to get a good seat at the Grandview Lounge, that's where you might want to go. Thank you for joining us. We are sticking in the buck and shoots, but we understand if you want to get out, get a jump start on our buckle presentations here this evening, or if you want to do a little shopping up top. In the meantime, we're going to your re-ride here tonight.
Oh boy, Corridor, come on, Cow. We're gonna go now, Lukachuka, Arizona. Kyle, Charlie. Oh no, we're gonna go to, looks like Caden Deal. Caden Deal is where we're heading, South Dakota Talent. Big Nosed Kevin is the name of the stock that we rolled in right here to Saddle Bronc horse.
So think of this as an encore at a concert, okay? We finished up the main set. We're bringing you a couple bonus songs right now. We're going to give these guys a little time to get their equipment right before we buck them out this evening.
South Point, we love that you stick around right here. We know you love rodeo just as much as us because this is the greatest sport on dirt. Caden Deal gonna get set to go. JJ.
Y'all ready? You want it?
What are you doing right
keep
there?
Keep this song going.
Oh, yeah.
Collaborate and listen. JJ's back with the brand new edition. Something grabs a hold of me tightly. Flow like a harpoon, deadly and nightly. Would ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn out the lights and I glow to the extreme. Rock the South Wind like a bando. Light up a stage and watch it jump like a candle. Dance like a poisonous mushroom den. You know what that really means? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You know what that really means that I know that song?
What's that?
I'm 47 years old. That's how you know right there. That's how you know.
47 and very Caucasian.
Yeah, hey. I grew up in Colville. Now listen, I will say this. My best joke of the night right here.
Uh-huh.
I'm a 47-year-old man with a hip replacement and a 2-year-old baby. Yep, living life, baby, living life.
Yeah.
A 40s.
I too like to live dangerously.
See? We are bonded, brother. We are bonded.
Yes, sir.
Daryl, a 47 2-year-old with a 2-year-old. He's not Caucasian. He's native.
That's right. That's right. Thank you.
All right, we're right back to it. Caden Deal. Big-nosed Kevin. South Point, we're still glad you're here. Greatest fans of the week. This performance right here. All right, Caden. South Point, don't weaken. Yes, sir. The cowboy comes off. He can hear you right here. We go back to the replay. He's going to have a look. A little back and forth. Then he gets his feet moving right there. Right into the wall. We'll see where we end up after we mark him. Caden Deal, 69-point ride. That right there is going to put him in that 8th place position in the go-round. And on to head. That is 4th place in the aggregate with a 145 on 2. He is hanging tight right there. We got happy feet out there. Jake Fox, he's enjoying himself too, bullfighter. Are you enjoying your first finals, Jake? Yes, sir. You are. You guys are great. Riley, are you having a good time? Yeah? Nigel, are you having a good time? You guys are great. You guys deserve it all right here. We're going to go now. Kyle, Charlie, he's climbing aboard. Dale Brisby. Dale, yeah? Yes, sir. That was worth the wait. Yes, sir. Kyle Charlie. That was number 3 of the night. You see him get tapped off right there. Yes, sir. Kyle Charlie. How about a 77 and tied for 2nd in the round?
Well, that is officially a wrap on performance number 4. Outstanding. Aren't you guys glad you came to the rodeo on a Wednesday night? On behalf of my colleague Darryl Wright, Dean Holion, J.J. Harrison, Wade Cauliflower, and the Cowboys and Cowgirls of the Indian National Finals Rodeo, my name is Kyle Thompson. Thank you for joining us. Have a great night. We'll see you in the Grandview Lounge. Good night, everybody.